best part of the movie. What's going on, my YouTubers, subscribers? It's your boy Neezy here, and we're here to talk about the newest horror movie to kick off the month of January, M3GAN. Just got back from seeing the movie, guys, and I gotta say, for a January horror movie to kick off the year, I actually had a good time with this movie. What the fuck? But is the movie good? The movie is, if you know what you're getting yourself into, it's pretty entertaining. Is it original? No. But I will say that there's a charm this movie has that I'm just like, it's one of those movies you can kind of sit back and just absorb and have fun with its ridiculous plot. Like, think of like everything that you liked about 2019's Child Play movie, the remake, and pretty much just replace Chucky with an AI blonde with some hot dance moves. Thus you get M3GAN. It's one of those surprise horror movies that you would probably get in April, but it happened to come out in January, and it's absolutely just turns my head on what I thought this movie was going to be. I had no idea what this movie was going to be about. I just thought it was like, oh, killer doll. Dime a dozen, we've seen it. At its core, it's a little bit deeper than that. It has messages about, you know, social commentary and about technology and shit like that. How technology is pretty much just raising our kids. Yeah, you know your kid's being raised by an iPad. Yeah. Also with a layer of like, this is definitely still like a horror movie. Like, it had those horror movie elements in it. And when it does do that, it's a pretty fucking entertaining movie. Well, I say M3GAN is like the next horror icon, like up there with Chucky. You be the judge. That being said, look at the pros and cons, but I believe that M3GAN is officially in theaters tomorrow. Hey, it's first movie of the year. Why not check it out? Here's why. Of adding in the movie, our two main characters we're following, I don't know the actress's names, not gonna look them up. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. But we got Emma and Katie, and pretty much these two people carry the movie, and I think they did a pretty functional job. Pretty much you got Katie, the little girl, stuff like that. She's pretty much just like, yeah, my parents got killed because they're idiots in the horror movie, so now I have nobody in the world. I can't relate to my aunt, so now my aunt gave me this.
I thought we were having a conversation.
Ultron. And I'm having a good time with her. She was believable. She didn't get on my nerve, but until she, like, in the middle of the movie, she was doing some shit that I was just like, okay, I'm not racist, but I'm just saying that if it was some black people in this situation, Katie would have been handled, movie would have been over. As far as M3GAN, as she goes in the character, I loved her. Like, I loved seeing M3GAN, even when M3GAN was like kind of just like doing like Chucky shit. She had like her own like flavor and attitude to it. And that's what makes her different from Chucky. You know what Chucky is, but M3GAN is so different from Chucky in all the right ways that makes her own character, if you know what I mean. And okay, now plot the movie more or less. The movie opens up and establishes that we got this corporation. I can't remember the name. It's not Funko. It's Funk something. Can't stop the funk. Anyway, we got Katie, her character more or less. Her parents die, and now she's got to live with her aunt. What was her name? Forgot her name. We'll call her Hot Girl Number 1. She had to live with Aunt Hottie, and Aunt Hottie pretty much Tony Stark and shit, because she's making these like robots and stuff like that for the corporation she works for, and she was making the M3GAN prototype, but something happened to it, so it was like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna scrap that. Until, you know, her and Katie kind of, you know, connect, and she's like, you know what, I'll just remake M3GAN. So she makes M3GAN, and M3GAN imprints on Katie, and everything seems to be good, yes. Until, of course, we go into that horror movie cliche where weird shit starts happening around the doll, and now bad things are happening to people, and now pretty much M3GAN just becomes self-aware AI, and now everyone's doomed. And that's the movie. Little girl gets this robot doll, and now a robot doll pretty much just like, no, I'm gonna be your best friend till the end. Okay, pros in the movie. First of all, the horror aspects in the movie. Okay, it has like 2 jump scares, and that's my limit. It does have genuine horror moments in the movie where it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, that was like genuine creepy shit. But we got scenes like we got M3GAN running on all fours, stuff like that. That was some creepy shit. Also, the themes in the movie too about, like I said, there is a social message in the movie about technology raising our kids, when technology too much, stuff like that. Stuff that's been talked about for like years on end. While we know that, yeah, the machines hate us. Like, literally, this movie shows us that if the machines wanted to, they would wipe us all out. We'd all be dead. Big things about this movie is that, like I said, it's so ridiculous in its plot and its execution that it just makes you have fun with it. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride that, you know, like, is weird and crazy, but you have a good time with it anyway. Any cons, like I said, about the movie, the fact that I wish that the movie was a PG-13. Like, I wish the movie was rated R, because there were some moments and some kills that M3GAN does that I'm just like, if we saw that on screen and saw some blood, that would have brought it up another rating and it would have been great. No, it was PG-13 because, you know, Blumhouse is like, well, you know, we still catching heat from Halloween, so let's play it safe with this M3GAN movie. At the end of the day, M3GAN was a movie. I had an actually good time with it. It's a movie that I would actually see again. Had a great time with this ridiculously crazy execution of a plot. M3GAN as herself as a doll, had a good time with her. I think they'll maybe do a sequel, maybe. If you know the ending of Child's Play, then you know the ending of this movie. Be said, I'm really going to say that M3GAN is definitely, surprisingly, for a January movie, an 8 out of 10, which is definitely worth seeing at full admission. M3GAN, it's in theaters tomorrow or Friday, whenever you see this video. You see, you're not going to see a type of to talk about it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video, and as always, subscribe. Until next time.